Treasure Island, street scene.
Crew Fest, Ozfest.
Warped Tour.
BFD.
The Virgin Mobile Free Fest and Sasquatch.
Download Festival, Monsters of Rock.
Weenie Roast, Not So Silent Night. The best way to plan for a festival? Well, there's a couple different things that you have to plan for. First, of course, you gotta do your hair. You gotta get some nice clothes, like this.
Okay, number one
we
thing.
have so much planning.
Because we are white as snow. It's always hot, no matter what music festival you go to, it's burning.
No matter what time
it's
of year
like
it
a trillion
is.
degrees, every music festival.
So sunscreen.
Bring your SPF 50, everybody.
First of all, I work on my tan because all I wear at festivals are cutoff shorts and a bikini top.
When I was a kid, you always had to meet in the parking lot, down at least 5 beers before you got in, so you were good and buzzed before you got in, so you didn't have to spend $8 on per beer.
So what I always like to do is print out all the set times from every band and set them all out nicely and make sure that I know what band is playing what stage, where.
I could actually get 4 beers into the concert. I would put 1 beer here, another beer here, so they would be like, you know, package. 1 beer under this shoulder, under this arm, 1 beer under this arm, and walk like this into the concert. I could get 4 beers in.
We have problems, we get really dehydrated, we bring tons of water.
But lately, all the music festivals we've been going to lately, they won't let you bring in water bottles with a cap on. They like make you take the cap off, but we've been hiding caps in our pockets, don't tell anybody, so that we can carry water around all day.
Tips for sneaking into a festival. Just say you're with the band.
If it's an outside thing, which they usually are,
It's pretty easy.
I've never snuck in because I don't want to. I'm a white girl. I can't really run.
You get there in the morning on your bike or skateboard or whatever, or walking, and you go around the entire perimeter of the festival, and you check out the fence where there's areas where there's not really a security guard hanging out. The easiest spot where it might be where you can jump over or push it down really quick. And then you get like 10 or 15 of your buddies. You come back in the middle of the day when the bands are playing, it's super loud, the guards are probably like a little bored and been there forever. And then you get the fattest or slowest kid that you hang out with, and you make him go first. You push him out there. Run, do it. So he's obviously not gonna make it, but the security, he's a decoy. You have to sacrifice this person. Bam, security guards tackle him, and there you go. Psh, 10 feet over, fast as you can, hop that fence, and you're in. The band that I wish I could see at a music festival this year would be the Sex Pistols. I think that they should headline Warped Tour.
I'd like to see AC/DC, Cheap Trick, Aerosmith, and Metallica, I guess, on the same bill. That would be a pretty good bill.
If I could see any band on a music festival, because music festivals are always like way more intimate, you know what I mean? If I could see any band in a music festival setting, I would say Blink-182.
I was thinking that in my head. Like I was just thinking that in my head.
We're psychic.
soulmates.
But
Blink-182.
Blink-182 would be so much fun to see at a music festival, just because they're like a big arena band now, and it'd be so cool to just see them like up close
and
in the
personal.
sun and just like jumping around with a big huge crowd.
Must bring things to a music festival.
I would bring wristbands of every color. In case they're using wristbands, you can make the fake wristbands. I would bring every counterfeit possible laminate that you can possibly find.
We have these little like drawstring backpacks that are like super lightweight, and you put them on your back, and they fit everything.
Yeah, they're really
you can
big.
stuff tons of stuff in there. Definitely invest. Well, you don't even need to invest. They're like $10, not even.
I like to bring nothing really.
I like to bring a brush and sunscreen and sunglasses. Can't forget your sunglasses, and a bikini top in lots of different colors, so you can change multiple times in the day.
Last year at BFD, some guy was hitting on me backstage, and he said he was in a band called New Haven and that they just played at BFD. We exchanged numbers and we were talking for like the whole week, and I was like, ooh, this guy in a band wants to like hook up with me. And then I go and search his band name.
It doesn't exist.
And then I texted him and said, hey, where can I find your music? And he never wrote back.
So that's
this guy
embarrassing
lied.
for him, not Jackie.
Yeah,
embarrassing for him.
it's just embarrassing that I even believed him, and that he would have to make up a story to talk to me. Like, really, are you that desperate?
One time someone put me in a cage and made me dance there.
Joan Jett was opening for somebody at a festival, and I got there really early because I really wanted to see Joan Jett. And I was in line drinking quarts of Schlitz malt liquor or whatever kind of beer was of the day, 40 ounces, what they call them, what the kids call them nowadays. So I got in the front and I had to use the bathroom. You know, after 2 quarts of beer, you have to use the bathroom. And I was thinking, I'm not leaving my spot. I want to see Joan Jett from this spot. So I saw, and I had to go really bad. So I looked, there's like maybe a 2-foot space between me and the guy in front of me. And I'm going, I'll bet if I just discreetly hung it out and just slowly peed between me and the guy in front of me, no one would notice. They would just think no one would notice. So I hung it out. I peed. It bounced up on the guy in front of me who was in front of me. His leg got wet. He looks back and goes, what the hell's going on? And I look, and I said, I'm busted. So I looked back and said, oh man, somebody's pissing. So I blamed it on the guy behind me. This guy got bummed out, left. He moved. I got his spot, and I was front row for Joan Jett, and relieved as well.